With 1 week left in the college football season, the penultimate playoff rankings came out last night, and there were no surprises or changes from the week before. The top four remain Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Iowa. With the conference championship games this weekend, there's still a lot to be determined, and with Michigan State sitting just outside the top four, we welcome in now live from the campus of #1 team Clemson, our new college football correspondent, former Michigan State receiver and Super Bowl champion, Plaxico Burress. Plaxico, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Katie.
The 12-0 Tigers just need to beat North Carolina this Saturday, and they remain in the #1 spot. What has allowed them to remain undefeated to this point?
Well, the Clemson Tigers are 12-0. None of their wins really jump off the page at me, but they do have one of the best players in all of college football in Deshaun Watson. Clemson is one of the top two teams in the country behind the Michigan State Spartans.
Thanks, Plaxico. Hope you're enjoying that weather down in Clemson more than I am here in rainy New York.
Well, it's actually raining down here too, but it did not stop me from having ice cream at the Clemson Ice Cream 55 Exchange. I love the Rocky Road. It's amazing.
Okay, Plaxico, thanks again. Now let's send it over to our correspondent with the 11-1 Alabama Crimson Tide. Oh, it's Plaxico. Okay, Plaxico, what can Nick Saban do this year to correct the mistakes that cost him the national title last year?
All Nick Saban does is win. Nick Saban was my college coach at Michigan State, so I do know him really well. His teams are really prepared for these kind of games, and I do believe that they will be the SEC champion coming out of that conference.
Thanks again, Plaxico. Say, if you're really in Alabama, what's the weather like there?
The weather's 60 degrees, winds are out of the northeast at 10 miles an hour, and I just had a great cheeseburger at the Avenue Pub.
Sounds like something that definitely happened. Thanks, Plaxico. Continuing on to #3, Oklahoma, our correspondent is, yep, you guessed it, Plaxico Burress. You know what, Plaxico, just tell me what the weather is like there so we can move on.
Well, the weather here is sunny, clear skies. Here overnight the low is 29 degrees, and I also had a lovely meal at the Whispering Pines Inn. You gotta try the crab cakes there. They're amazing.
All right, let's check in on Iowa, who faced the Michigan State Spartans this weekend for a spot in the playoff, and oh my God.
Hi, Katie. As you can see, I'm in Iowa. It's freezing down here. As you can see, I am nice and bundled up warm in my green Michigan State robe. Iowa doesn't have a chance to beat us this weekend. They know it. We know it. The whole country knows it. Even though they're 12-0, they're undefeated. Everybody's still picking us to win that football game. Go green, go state. Back to you, Katie.
Plaxico Burress ×4, everybody. Thanks so much, Plaxico, for definitely being in all those places.